Legion Commander Spirit Breaker. Both of these heroes are very reliant on attacking, and Whirling Axes will give mischance. Like, Troll is actually, the bot lane. VP basically is doing an aggressive try here. Oh, they could go for a Hobo skill. Oh, he doesn't have charge. No mana.
Yeah, he's out of mana. He's got a couple of stick charges here, but it's not going to be enough.
Trying to dodge the arrow. That's it.
A noble effort, but hard to dodge it at that point. First blood gets drawn by Silent, so the bonus gold goes to the Troll. Does have a charge this time, so they need to be a little more careful about how they go about this. They've got the Fire Blast available on the Ogre to try to set things up. FNG on his way in. It's TP and a charge across. Now it's FNG that could be in trouble. He's taking tower shots, and they will turn it around. Dies to the tower as No Fear makes the...
Oh, Lil's back.
Coming. This Ogre's ready to fight. He's got a barrel of fire. Havost is out of mana this time. There's no charging away. He does have stick charges, though, and that will get him close to enough.
Honestly.
No Fear's the one that's in trouble, though. Big damage. Very fire. He's out of items, and he falls. They make it a 1-for-1. They get the Ogre Magi in return, and Havost should be able to live. That beefy Spirit Breaker will survive.
I like the amount of heroes playing.
It does happen on occasion when you're playing against G. It's coming to dual lanes now for Empire, and we'll see more action down bottom. Havost dodges the arrow, but it smacks No Fear in the face. Witch Doctor has the Voodoo Restoration on, but it'll count for nil as he goes down here. Another one up.
He actually got pretty screwed there.
That ended up...
might gank, though.
Really good.
Gets 2 in Thunderstrike. It's pretty good damage here. Yeah, he looks dead, man.
So, Kinetic Field will connect. FN's there. He's got the duel, but do they use it? He can't. He gets stunned up. G may still likely fall. Big sustain coming from No Fear. FN wants to dive this tower. He needs one more auto attack, but no. Searing Chains are there. They stop him dead in his tracks. Now Disruptor falls off to the side, and FN dies from the deep commitment. They will end up killing the Ember Spirit thanks to the Maledict from the Witch Doctor, but dare I say, not worth there. Counter kill here. Silent, low on HP, but...
If they get the slow off on Funnick, he dies.
And connects. G gets the Searing Chains. Charge in onto Silent. Havost hoping for a lucky bash. Won't get it. Oh, there he goes. Gets it at the end. One bounce from the cast onto G, but he wants to dive this. He goes in with a Remnant forward onto Havost. Taking big damage. He'll be forced to retreat. Does have a full bottle. But the charge in from Havost. Arrow comes in. It's a rotation from FNG. Turn it around back the other way. It's like ping pong in the bottom lane. Tournament has also always been associated with pretty good value in terms of the amount of games that teams have to play versus how much money they can potentially win. So I think that's another appeal for sure. But down bottom, Silent, some trouble. Whirling Axes will buy him a little bit of time, but big damage coming his way. Tidehunter's here, though. That's the first Ravage of the game. Was it enough to keep Silent alive? Alohadance inside of the Dark Pact, or part of the Shadow Dance, and he will get a kill onto the Troll Warlord. Mid lane now.
Yep.
All right. Kills like that will bring Empire back into this game. You see a big difference just on the graphs from full rotations. Havost now down bottom, trying to fight over the rune. Does grab the bounty, turns for a charge across the map. Do they have a stun here? This should be an easy kill on the Spirit Breaker now. He has to cancel the charge as G closes that exit path, and Phobos will walk away when else is still suffering.
It was that laning stage. Like, the Witch Doctor shifted to the safe lane. He didn't get any pulls going. It was mostly fights that didn't go Empire's way. Whereas VP won the fight. They got some pulls going. The Tide eventually transitioned to out laning. Oh my god, Ogre just killed him.
What?
He just spammed Ignite.
Brutal.
I mean, that's Ogre, man. Ignite does 400 magic damage. It's a great damaging skill. Might see a rush fight.
Being charged here, he will Remnant back to Havost. Channels another strike. Cast will find a bounce. G taking huge damage from the Death Ward, but it's just not enough. Now the Ravage from Phobos. Connects on 4, and G goes right back in. They get 2 kills straight away. Alohadance trying to split from FN.
On 4 people. That stage when your damage is reduced by 60% and you had just been stunned for that long, fight's over completely. Nothing they can do.
Yeah, and Silent up top, glimpse, Kinetic Field. There is a long-range charge, but still pretty far away. No Fear with the cask, bounces back to Silent. All right, that'll maybe buy him some space, but no. Havost gets there. Charge under the tower. Silent, duh. It's all the power of...
He gets beaten by is just getting ganked consistently, and he doesn't have... He can catch up a little bit, but yeah, kind of tough.
Moonlight Shadow set up onto No Fear. Lil hits him with a couple of stuns. FNG connects with an easy arrow, and that's a free kill for Virtus.pro. They do use...
break, though, so they know he's not there.
Oh. Mid, arrow actually connects on No Fear.
They're going to go on G now.
Yep, G down bottom. Well, that's pretty easy duel. They'll connect with a Static Storm, and this should be a freebie. Nice setup. The Ember Spirit can do. Plenty of lockdown.
Yeah, nicely done there.
He's notorious for his mechanics and his fast reflexes, so I think doing a little overkill there is definitely the play. Oh, FNG gets caught. A big TP reaction, though. 3 heroes from VP come in for vengeance. A multicast onto Alohadance. He still has the Dark Pact, though. Whirling Axes will be off the mark, and he'll stay fine in the tree line. Pounces over. They'll make it out. That's a big victory for Empire. They get the kill on FNG as well as G, and then 3 TPs on top of that. Now No Fear with a cast, bouncing around, goes back to Silent. Ravage comes in a little too late. They've already lost the troll. Witch Doctor will have to pay with his life. Alohadance on the run. Shadow Dance has been used by both with a charge back the other way, trying to keep his Slark alive. G taking big damage. Mech now used to buy him some time. Sleight of Fist, Remnant out. He lives for now, but Alohadance going in deep. Glimpse back. G with Searing Chains on 2 heroes. Funnick gets locked in place. Now he's the next casualty of this fight. Charge from Phobos. No way to stop it. He makes it away. And meanwhile, Alohadance TPs out in the tree line. See their positioning right now. They see the push up top, so they just move into the enemy jungle. They start stealing some of their farm, and they actually catch Funnick. G sets it up with Searing Chains for an arrow, and they even get a free kill. Still a side. Yeah. Still, they seem prepared for the Slark, though. That Sentry Ward down right away. The way they position that fight, very good. Now they'll get aggressive. They dive in past the tower. Cass doing a lot of work here, stuck side of the Static Storm. G gets dueled. He'll be the first one to fall. And now big damage coming out onto VP with the Ravage from dkphobos. They'll finish off the Legion Commander, but now Slark joining the party. He's ready to clean up. He gets stunned. A multi-task cast from the Ogre, getting some lucky RNG. Lil just wants to bring down Funnick before he dies. The Urn will be enough to secure the kill, and now he's just going to tango around, kiting the Slark as best he can. Falls in range of the tower. It's a 3-for-4, a very bloody exchange. Of course, BP are still farming pretty well. They still have a slight lead, mostly because of support disparity. We'll see up top, G gets initiated on by FN, Slark in the neighborhood, and this is where things start to get scary. When they can do that so easily, they and 6, so like, does VP have a late game solution? Lil can't carry this game on Ogre MatchID. It only does so much. Yeah, Arrow connects on to No Fear from downtown. Lil's on the way in. And they find this kill. Yep, they get in range for the stun. Compliments of the Aether Lens. Silent will be able to get a free kill on the Witch Doctor. But now Empire, is it going to be free after the fight? Now Silent, pretty darn speedy. 423 movement speed. It's away. Now they want to reinitiate. They know Slark doesn't have an ultimate, and then he's low on mana. They catch a boast, and the Spirit Breaker falls. It's a 2-0 now. Funnick could potentially get caught here. Arrow from FNG catches him. Oh my, 5 seconds. Static field, not going to be enough to keep him alive as Silent starts throwing in the ranged axes. Started as just a fishing arrow. This is not the fastest Roche, and there are a lot of heroes on Empire starting to converge over. Looks like they're not so suspicious as they're just playing around with creeps outside of the pit. Vost just walks in there. Hey guys, what's up? Oh jeez. Roche is almost dead. That's going to make it a 5v4. Now the Ravage connects on all 4 of the remaining heroes. Phobos again coming in the clutch. They get the kill on Witch Doctor. Alohadance will move into the pit to check on the Roche HP, but Funnick puts his ult on top of himself, makes a little bit of space. In the end, it won't be enough. He dies. 3 dead for Empire. Alohadance now on the run. Look like that. That's...
yeah, that was very hopeful there. It didn't work out at all. Maybe even I don't know. There's no good solution other than let VP take it, I guess. Like
before he gets his ult off. That was really fire. Regardless, now we'll see Alohadance still on the hunt. He's got FN nearby. They find G again. Blade Mail's up, and this should be another 3 bout of dual damage for FN. He did have the Aegis, so not an official death, but you still.
That's about it. The other spells that he can deal with just Dark Pack. So I think it's a good item. It'll help him deal with heroes, even to like Tide here.
Oh, here we go. Empire just unrelenting in their aggression. FN getting pretty scary. 66 damage and counting. BKB on the way, most likely with that Ogre Club. This is exactly what Empire need to do. They haven't been behind by a huge amount, but these pickoffs are really going to start to add up. Now they're going to find Lil, perhaps. Stun onto Alohadance. Arrow off the mark. Not much Lil can do here. He'll try to TP home. Oh my, the glimpse comes out just in time, and he will fall. Wicked sick now for Alohadance. Does he find FNG also? Really good news for BP. Ember is still farming, even though getting picked off a lot.
Well, Sound going for some Ancients here. He's got Helmet of the Dump there.
Oh no, G BOTs to the bottom lane. Didn't know that Slark was lingering nearby. Now he's all by himself. He's got no out. That is just unfortunate. They're going to drop the hammer on him. Everything comes out. Static Storm, Nether Strike, as well as the duel. Make all the difference when Troll is in the fray trying to find those kills and Lar gets down.
Yeah, it absolutely makes a difference. It hits Alohadance.
4-second stun. Is this an easy kill? Sure is. Nothing the Slark could do. That's a wicked 6 streak now going to the Troll Warlord tier 2 perhaps?
I think he's still missing the Ogre Club on Troll. Doesn't have that yet.
Oh, he doesn't have the club. Okay. I thought it...
Oh, yeah. Get Glimpse. They need to go... Okay, he got that back. This is really bad.
Silent almost makes it out. Moonlight Shadow's still on G, trying to box them out. Great positioning, but in comes Phobos. Bashes all over onto Silent. They get the kill there, and Ember Spirit gets dueled under the tower. Back-to-back kills on Dire Cores. Lil will TP out. Close call, but does make it. Great defense here from
Ultimate, and then your enemies kite you, and then the fight is just kind of over.
Slark walked over a sentry. They know exactly where he is. Lil actually gets initiated on here. Duel comes in. It's pretty good damage, and they will get it. Ravage from Phobos just a little bit too late. So he does force out the Static Storm, and it doesn't stop the Ravage. So far, just a 1-0. Ogre the only one down, but Havos on the backside. Trap in Phobos with Kinetic Field, and this should be another one. Do they have the detection? They do. And down goes the Tide.
And they're just miscommunicating here. They played that fight.
That's not always the answer. You can still find those kills even if Ravage is on point.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, they get good arrow on Witch Doctor.
Roche low, they will stay committed for it. Slark grabs the Aegis, killed by the Radiant. Now Havos just charges out. Silent just goes running in. BKB on, finds no fear in the pit, and will just go to chopping. Gets an easy kill on the Witch Doctor. Now on the backside, FNG dies to yet another duel from FN. Havos getting low and does end up getting taken out. Funnick as well manages to drop his ult as a last-ditch effort, but Empire, now they're the ones that look like they don't have a game plan. They're getting picked apart. Missing. 1 for 3, and Alohadance with the Aegis will go down here for the first time at least. No Shadow Dance. Be hard to survive. They should be able to stun him, bring him down, and get their gem back. Do they have no detection?
Yeah, they lost their gem. And
they don't have any sentries.
Samurana has sentries, so like that. Maybe even like a Yule's would be better. Or Yule's plus Force Staff would be more useful than something like a Bloodstone.
Charge in onto Phobos. G's the one that gets caught by the duel though. And with that Blade Mail, it's just so much damage. Phobos gets glimpsed back down to the low ground. 2 very important cores on Virtus.pro.
He's in the area.
Uh-oh. Silent. He's in trouble. Funnick with the invisibility rune. Scouts it out. BKBs, but still the charge from Havos. He gets stunned under the tower. He wanted another strike, but now the Unrefined comes. Arrow hits him as well. Havos may well die. Yes, he does. Lil now moving into the tree line. They've got the detection. Duel goes off, and that's another victory for the LC. 2-2 and
4 seconds of Troll's BKB, because Witch Doctor will be the hero that Troll's aiming for. Oh, they're going to fight, though. Do they have vision?
Most from BP. Oh, they catch the LC. The Ravage only hits 1. They thought the rest of his team was there, but still a quick hit on the LC.
He's already got so much damage picked up on his hero.
Yeah, and
plus 166.
One synergy as well that they have with the Spirit Breaker is he can... Arrow connects onto Funnick. Is this another freebie here for the Dire? Yeah, it sure is. Charge coming into FNG, but hey, up top, we've got a Slark hitting it.
Do they have a gem? They just broke smoke.
There's a gem on Phobos. Oh, here we go. FNG leaps to the high ground. Great position. Phobos really deep into the fight. Phobos will use the ultimate, but it's not going to be enough to keep FNG alive. BKBs were deployed by the time he used it. The mech a little bit late. Alohadance into the Shadow Dance, trying to do everything he can to bring down Lil, but it's not going to happen. Meanwhile, on the other side, Silent gets dueled by FN, who won't be able to take the victory. It's FN that wins yet again. A dominating streak down, but it's G in the middle of the fight, doing pretty big damage. Cleaves starting to add up, has to remnant away. It's 2 for 1. Everyone on Empire looking to be reasonably weak. Funnick will get left behind and stunned. That'll be a 2 for 2 now. Both teams start to disengage. He could potentially contest, but it's going down fast. There's a lot of damage on these heroes. And that's it, a free Roche for Empire. Jesus gets the Aegis. Okay, Slark gets it.
Yeah, G multied on Slark. That could have been a dead Slark. Like, the fight could have been completely turned around.
Yeah, you're right. Uh-oh. They find Slark. There's been a Moonlight Shadow used, and they jump right onto Alohadance, but Silent, he's in the middle of it. Static Storm comes down. They've got huge damage. Silent's dead. Oh my, now the rest of the fight breaks out. Marana just gets bashed again as she gets knocked down from full to 0. Phobos tries to blink out, but glimpse back. Can he get out of the kinetic field? Yes, he can. He might still be able to make it out. Cask will connect, nowhere to bounce to, and he will just start to walk away. Meanwhile, on the other side, they turn it around on Havos actually, but FN finds yet another dual target. Lil does he damage to bring him down? It's going to be close, but no, the big beefy ogre lived just long enough to not hand over any additional duel.
Enough value out of his hero.
Yep. The Disruptor is really coming in strong at this point. Now we'll see Empire just move in towards the high ground. There is a glyph now for Virtus.pro. Start to make a stand. The tier 3 towers fall. Alohadance just hit so hard and so fast at this point. Remember, he still has the Aegis of the Immortal, 5k gold up. There are some buybacks available here for VP, so they could take a fight and still make a hold.
Yes.
Melee Barracks soon to fall, though it looks like. Shadow Dance used. It's the courage, or the press your attack there. BKB popped by Legion Commander on the backside. Phobos has a Ravage. They could maybe still grab a couple of kills, but no Searing Chain from G. And TP out from Funnick. No Ravage used. They'll find no fear. And they hit him with an arrow. Starstorm goes to Scepter. Delays the inevitable there. Buffs up that final star.
At least an extra kill there.
Yep. Good stuff for Empire. They're getting a lot more momentum in this game. Alohadance, they knew he was there because he walked right by that ward. Silent gonna try to man fight him, and Phobos comes in. That'll be the end of the Aegis. But Funix here, he pops the ultimate. Static Storm comes down to Silent. He should go down in return. Ravage from Phobos, just not enough. BKB from Avos will mitigate it, and now the counter initiation comes. Victorious duel for the LC finishes off Tidehunter, and the rest of VP have no choice but to retreat. It started off so well.
It's way too hard for them to come back. There's too much gank potential.
Even if Tide buys back here, still 110 seconds before Ravage is up. They'll just go right down to the bottom tier 3. No glyph here for the Dire side. Alohadance could just go for objectives with the ultimate, but they will play it safe and back out.
Detection.
Even use the BKB on FM. Alohadance goes right back in to finish off the range barracks. Now melee start getting chopped at. Buyback, used by the Tidehunter. Searing Chains on 2 from G. They start to focus FN. He's got the Blade Mail on, but it doesn't matter. This time the Ogre gets a little bit lucky, and they'll finish him off. Glimpse, yeah, he'll just make it away.
Dire's top
A tier 3 tower falls. Oh, maybe they'll find him now. Moonlight Shadow used, they stun onto Alohadance. Big damage from the Ember Spirit, they bring it down. Phobos is BKB'd. Funnick again with a Static Storm and Kinetic Field. Kind of breaks up the fight, but the damage just isn't there. G should be able to walk away. Phobos gets stunned as he tries to charge. Now he's forced to fight, and this beefy Spirit Breaker does have a Heaven's Halberd. It buys him a little bit of time. In the end, can't survive. Sign of Life Day here. They know their back's up against the wall and they need to make something happen. They've got a double damage rune on the Ember Spirit. Not much time left, but enough that they might be able to just pop somebody. No Fear just gets obliterated. That double damage rune definitely did some work. Funnick does manage to use his ult, but it's going to cost him his life. Lil comes in for the kill. FN gets off a duel, but he's in a lot of trouble. Going to get the bonus damage, but they still kill him. Buyback's being used here. They'll get a kill on the Mirana as the Phobos pops the BKB and goes in. Alohadance back in the fray, ready to fight. Ravage comes out, connects on the entire lot of Empire, but VP just don't have the resources. Now Trolls down, no buyback, out of the game for 100 seconds. The Empire will make a successful hold. Phobos with a charge out of the base, stun from Lil. Might still be able to walk away here. He did pick up the soul booster, so spent most of that unreliable. Blink Dagger coming up soon. Gonna be close, it's gonna be close. He gets the Blink. To make here.
He gets dueled here. It's bad. Ember Spirit can kind of defend well. I think he'll defend, maybe.
BKB gets used, but G goes in for the big damage. They'll lose their Tidehunter. No buyback on him either. He'll be coming up right around the time Ravage does in 80 seconds. Now Funnick gets stunned, brought down by the Ember Spirit. They'll lose the melee barracks down bottom. That's all they lose, though. This is not too bad. BKB used by Host. Looking for another strike, but can't find it, and it is a wasted BKB. Alohadance all by himself up top. Doing big damage to the tier 3 tower, gets the kill there, uses Shadow Dance just for objectives, going for the melee barracks, sidesteps the arrow, nicely done there. Now G in the front line, taking some damage from No Fear. This ultimate actually doing a lot of work. G getting low. They're going to focus the structures, and this should be Megas. Empire have taken out all the barracks now, and VP could maybe go for one last all-in effort. That's about all they've got. Alohadance just barely survives through it. Dark Pact keeps him alive. No Fear won't be so lucky. They'll get the gem back.
Oh, they see him. They can kill him.
Alohadance. Oh, he wants to go in onto G to get the kill. Lil will turn it around, though. Buyback used by the Ember Spirit. Slark.
Buyback before from Legion, so if they kill him first, that's going to be huge.
Yep. LC was pushing the top lane. Now TP's back. They'll get a free tier 3 tower before this fight really starts. It's VP that go in aggressive. Damage onto No Fear. Getting down to about half health. Now they'll pop the Moonlight Shadow. Phobos uses the BKB, but Lil, he gets trapped. Ravage connects on all 5, but it'll cost Phobos his life. Now Silent just getting knocked around inside of this ultimate from Disruptor. It looks like a disaster. 4 down for VP. G goes down to boot. 5 dead with no buybacks, and that'll be it. VP GG's out, and Empire take us to an ace match in our opening series here in group number 2.
Man, VP played pretty well there, but just way too many times that their cores got killed by duels and things like that. And Silent just got punished way too early. I really think he needed to rush BKB before SNY.
Yep.
And a lot of times when Troll was the top tier hero, he would get Mask of Death and then go into KB. He wouldn't even buy a Helm of the Dominator. He wouldn't buy a Yasha in a lot of cases. You just need a really, really fast BKB. And it just delayed them from team fights for way too long. By the time he had BKB, the Disruptor almost had Ags, and the Disruptor Ags just beat him in so many of those fights. Like, it was